feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Colby Rebel Live. I am so excited to be here with you tonight. Tony dropped those S's on me. Thank you. And very excited to be here tonight to see you all and to take your calls on air. We've got a beautiful callers in queue already. So remember, if you're looking to get in and you have a question or you want that connection, that number for you tonight is 323-992-3115. So 323-992-3115. Couple things. There's so much happening. Oh my goodness. Last night I moved the couch. So let me give you the full story, okay? The full story is I had an hour and a half massage. It was deep tissue, and the practitioner was like, oh my goodness, we really got to unlock some of these things. Your muscles are screaming. We get done, and she's like, all right, I don't want you to do anything. I don't want you working out. I don't want you to lift anything. I don't want you to sleep on this side. And I said, okay, no problem. So as soon as I get home, there's this poor neighbor, this poor guy, got to be in his 20s, a young man, and he's trying to move. You guys, this isn't a little couch. This isn't a foldable couch, right? This is not a futon, all right? This guy is trying to lug a 1980s full-on sofa upstairs. And my first thought was he can't be there alone. And then my second thought, after I heard, yes, he is, my second thought was, you need to go help him. So I park my car, and I'm actually running out. I use my clicker to get out the quickest way. And I just ran up those stairs, and I just pick it up the end. I just said, all right, let's go. He just looks at me like you could kind of see the relief on his face. Because, gosh, can you imagine? I can barely lift a heavy box by myself without going, oh, I'm so tired of it. And being 5'3", I use my body leverage a lot. For all you short, petite women out there, you know what I'm talking about, leveraging your body, right? It's kind of like an acrobat, right? Where you leverage the box on a certain part of your body because help you carry it. But anyhow, we got that thing in, and but I thought, Spirit puts you in the places that you're needed, and it's just about you showing up, right? I kind of wondered how many people saw that and kept walking or didn't do anything. I don't know if there was or wasn't, but it made me feel so wonderful to be there in a moment where I knew someone needed help, and I was in a place, in a space, and had the capacity to offer that assistance. It does, we all love to help, right? Don't you? In your everyday and your little random acts and anything we can do. Doesn't it make you feel good? It definitely raises your vibration. So always take a moment to, raise your own vibration by helping others, make it selfish. Feel good by helping others, because it does work. I'm telling you. Gosh, I don't know when this Mercury retrograde is ending, but it can't end soon enough. It could end yesterday, okay? Yesterday. I know so many people. We've had so many issues and so many things. Even today, on my way here, I thought I had lost my debit card, ATM card for those back home, back east. But I was like, but I had it because I used it for a meter. And I checked my bra because it's, my favorite little pocketbook. It's not in there. People must have thought I was weird. I must have felt my breast 3 or 4 times tonight, just going, and I thought it was here. And it wasn't. Then I checked my wallet right where I always keep it because I'm very OCD. So it needs to be in the right place at the right time at all times. Well, it wasn't there. So I was very impressed. I didn't even panic. I just said, all right, well, it will show itself. And and I asked if it was lost. I heard no. Did somebody take it? No. So I said, okay, I'm all right. I'll find it. So I take a couple minutes. I go back to the purse and I open up the zipper part. You know where the coins are kept? Where do you think's there? What do you think is out of place? Now, how that happened, I don't know. But apparently, my debit card was out of place. So it wasn't really lost, right? It wasn't lost. And isn't that a great message from Spirit for all of us? Sometimes you think something is lost. And it's right there, right before your eyes. It literally was in the same kind of place it always was, in the wallet, just in a different place, just in a different section. So it was right before my eyes, but I didn't think to check that area first. So in your own life and where you are, when something seems so far away, when something seems so out of the loop, ask yourself, is it really right here? Am I just missing it? So I just thought it was a good little lesson. And I was very proud of myself that I didn't get all upset, because you all know you could all get upset with that. You all don't even... We lose our ATM card, you're going to have a heart attack, right? So I'm glad I found it. A couple things coming up just to let everybody know. We have a lot. Tony, I don't see the Colby's Corner, because I thought I sent that too. Maybe you could check that on the Facebook. I've got this thing, you guys, where I am doing Colby's Corner, right? And this is going to be, I'm going to do it like once a week. And it really is kind of that girlfriend advice. I have the Coffee with Colby, which I love and I'm going to continue to do. But that Coffee with Colby is about inspiration, right? My goal with Coffee with Colby is to make you realize, or to help you see within yourself, the beautiful light that you already are, that's already there, to see that you have the ability to manifest. You have the power within you. So that is always that goal with Coffee with Colby. And then we're here, which is wonderful, because in this space, in this place, we get to do readings and connect to loved ones in spirit. We get to have amazing guests from around the globe that have something very special to offer. So that's always fun. But there wasn't a place where it's just some good old, I need to talk to a girlfriend. And I thought, well, I'll be your girlfriend. I will. I'm single. I can do this. So Colby's Corner is if you need some general advice. I'm not going to tune in psychically or mediumistically with it. But if you have a question and you need a little guidance, I'm here. I'm going to randomly, draw a question each week, and we'll answer it live on Facebook. And I'll post the day and the time that we're going to reveal that question, and you may be the lucky winner of that. So you can always send an email to info@colbyrebel.com, and you put your question in there, and in the subject, put Colby's Corner. And just remember, though, don't ask me to give you insight on it. This is about advice. There's a huge difference, right? I'm not going to predict your future on it. What I am going to do is give you some really, hopefully, very sound advice. And be like, let's talk about this. All right. So let's see. Let's get back to a couple things here. We have the circle coming up. That is August 6th. It's right around the corner. We're almost full with it. But if you're in LA and you want to develop those gifts, right? You want to make them stronger. You want to have more detail, more evidence. I want you to go ahead and sign up. Come join us. You do have to be in LA or be able to get to LA for that. And it's 4 Tuesday nights. The next thing is on August 15th. There are 2 spots left, you guys. 2. That is it. 2. It is Thursday, August 15th with Lisa Williams, and we are at the workshop. It's almost full. The Friday is completely full, and this is going to be a fantastic day of Lisa and I coming together to teach you the mastering mediumship, which is going to be a lot of fun. And what an opportunity to have Lisa right here in LA. I know I'm very excited. Now, the next thing is Friday night. Now, let's talk about a night out, a weekend out, getting the girls together, pulling the man out of the house, wrangling the kids, the friends, all of this. It is connecting to your loved ones in spirit. This is with Lisa Williams. It is in LA. It is at the El Portal Theater. And there are only like 10 VIP tickets left. They're really selling quickly. Going to be a fantastic night of mediumship. I can't believe we're going to be able to have this dynamic, beautiful theater. There's going to be cocktails if you want them. And then there's the VIP where you get a picture and a meet and greet. And Lisa's going to have her books there. We have so much. It's going to be fantastic. So what a night out. And what a privilege to have Lisa in LA. Can't wait for that. So make sure you grab your ticket before you're in the back row. Although the back row may get messages too, right? It is everywhere. It's wherever spirit is. Spirit will take us and we will go, right? So every seat has an equal opportunity of getting a connection. It's just whether or not you want to see us up and close and personal or not. Okay, so how about we take some callers on air? A couple things, I got to go through the rules with you because I don't know why, but some of you forget them. Remember to turn off those external noises, right? No speakerphone, not have the TV on, don't have the radio on the background, don't have the husband barking in the background. No, shh, quiet. We want really good sound quality. It definitely helps the quality of the sound for the listeners as well. Have your question ready. What is your question for me, right? Do you have a psychic question, and in what area? What's it about? What about that loved one in spirit? Who is it that you would like to connect to? Okay. And do me a favor, please don't sit there and say, oh, I have a bunch of loved ones in spirit. Whoever wants to step forward, when really you only want to hear from mom. Just be honest with me, because we got to do them quick, rapid fire, right? Because we want to get a lot in. If you were just got through in the last week or 2 or 3, hang up, let someone else get through. Let's let those lines open up for someone to have an opportunity to have their question answered or connecting to spirit, right? I cannot wait. I am ready. I am gonna do this. Let us do this. How about 586-531? Hello, 586. You are on the air.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, who is this?
How are you? This is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I guess I kind of want to hear more of a situation. Is that possible, psychic?
Yeah, what do you want to tell me, though? What is it?
Well, I'm kind of having an issue. My son's getting married in a year, and the family's having a problem with her.
Okay, got it. Okay, done. Shh. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Thank you, baby doll. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a tough one, okay? I know this is a tough one because you have to be careful around this or you are going to really damage that relationship with your son. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, I can feel it right now. He's going to pick her over you guys every time. I just feel that he's so kind of wrapped in her, that I don't think he's seeing it clearly. I also believe that she's got a lot of jealousy within her. I almost feel like she's jealous of the connection you have with your son. And I feel like she wants to kind of get in there to kind of pull him away.
Exactly.
And I know that that's really tough, but you're in a really... I have a feeling, though, if you were to address this with him, I just feel like he gets very defensive. And again, I just feel like it will push him away. I don't think he'll be real open to listening to it.
He feels like caught in the middle.
He does. But mostly it's because she's really feeling threatened. She feels very threatened. I have a feeling. I think that they're going to go through with this wedding. I am not foreseeing a breakup. So what's the best thing we can do about this? I honestly feel like, I feel like a lot of this is kind of hidden. Like, I think this poor guy, this poor son of yours really is caught in the middle. And that's a tough place for him to be, right? But I feel like I honestly feel like you got to have a one-on-one with her. Because it's your only hope of fixing this. It's your only hope. And I feel like if you sit down with her, I don't think it can be all of the family, because she'll feel like she's being ganged up on. And then she'll play the victim role. So, I feel like if it's just you and you sit down with her, because I think she feels this tension as well. I don't think this is one-sided.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. She, matter of fact, a couple of days ago told me that we had an issue. I wanted to add some people on the guest list, and she, nope, that type of an attitude. That's the way she is. And I said, okay, I'm going to take these 3 off and put these 3 on. And she told me I was being rude and that she doesn't any more wedding talk discussion. I have to go through my son.
Well, because, in her, and it's not that I'm trying to defend her, but I can see how she feels. In her mind, you're trying to determine who her guests are at her own wedding. And it's her wedding.
My son.
But it's
relative.
It's her wedding, and it's your son's wedding. So if your son wants those guests there, it is his responsibility to address it with his wife and not to use you as the go-between, because he's either too afraid. I think
that's
it's still.
Two weeks ago, she asked me, and I said, "Well, there's going to be a few more," because I wanted to talk to my mom about it, the grandmother, and so I came back and said that, and she just said no.
I believe that, but I do believe she's right that you have to go through your son. Okay, I do. I'm just telling you
everything. I can't talk to her about the wedding, anything about the wedding anymore.
Yeah, but I feel like. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. I feel like she feels you're controlling. I don't know why that is. I'm not going to get in the middle of it myself. But the point is if she feels that way, anything you do, that's her perception of how you're reacting.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like your best proactive defense here is to soothe out that relationship. She doesn't. I feel like you have to sit down with her and just kind of hash it out a little bit, but in a really loving way. Like, I think you got to love her. I think you don't have to like her, but I do believe you have to love her for the sake of your son. If you love your son, you will find the aspects and qualities in her that he sees to at least find a way to be able to bring her into the family. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, if you don't, you are going to create a wedge in which you lose. And then when he has children, which he is definitely going to have, you won't really be in their lives, because she won't want it, because she doesn't feel safe around you. So your job as a mother, you're a mother. You pull out that inner mothering, nurturing quality in you, and you make her feel safe. You make her feel valued. You make her feel listened to. I would literally sit down and say to her, if I made you feel like I stepped on your toes, I'm so sorry. I am not trying to do that. I know this is all stressful. I'm not even. I'm just trying to balance out the family politics, which I know you know what it's like. But I completely respect your decision, but I really want us to be able to feel good together, because I am excited that you're in the family. I want you to be here. Like, I really do feel like you have to find that within you. And to be honest with you, honey, your family, your side of the family, they're looking to you in some way, shape, or form. You are the matriarch. So they're looking to you if you're the chief here. So if you as the chief can find a way to reconcile and blend with her, the rest of the family will ease in as well. They will follow you. So, I want you, I know this isn't the answer you wanted, but trust me, it's either this or you lose your son. So that's really where you are. And I know you don't want to lose him. So I think it's well worth going this route, doing the best you can with it. And, you may just find a way that there are aspects about her that you do like. She obviously is doing things that are not in alignment with you, but that's not for you to control, right? It is what it is.
No.
It's who he loves.
No.
So I want you to do this for you, and I want you to do it for your family. I believe 100% if you do this, you'll have more peace of mind, because even if there ends up being a separation, you're going to have more peace of mind that you tried everything you could to truly reconcile it. You're not just feeding her words. I believe you have to look at this, give her credit, make her feel respected, make her feel loved and wanted. And somehow find that within you to do that for her. And I believe that can help this relationship.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I will try.
Please, yeah. I want you to really.
We had discussed the three of us, because my son, because she goes back and tells him things that didn't get said and stuff. So he wants to be there, like, as a mediator.
Yeah, but I think you got to kind of, yeah.
That plan.
I think we got to let go of all the middlemen here. All right, let go of all the middlemen, and you just have to have a heart-to-heart with her. She's just afraid. She's worried. She wants him on her side. Don't worry about all of that. You need to get to her. It's not about you being right. You got to let go of being right. You got to let go of her seeing your side of this. You got to let go of all that ego. You got to make her feel safe. You make her feel safe, and you make her feel loved, and you can turn this around.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck. My fingers are crossed for you.
Much.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
That's hard, you guys, right? Family dynamics. But, the thing is, you've seen it over and over. People will marry someone, and then that person will go away. They will leave their core family for the person they love. So if you love your person, you got to find a way to blend with the person they fell in love with. You have to, all right? Not easy, but that's what we got to do. All right. How about 410-375? Hey, 410.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Who is this, honey?
My name is Marla.
Hi, Marla. How you doing?
City, Maryland.
Okay, Maryland, Marla. What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I have a few different careers that I'm doing, and I just feel like I'm running myself ragged. I'm wondering if you see anything that might just eventually maybe go to one or two.
Yeah, well, what I kind of feel like, though, one job, maybe you can answer this for me, but I think one job is, I don't know, maybe a little more about paying the bills, or because you don't feel as passionate about one of the jobs. Like one of them, it feels like you need to do it, but not that you want to do it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
That does.
Okay. And then the other job, though, feels like... This one feels harder. It feels a little more like either client-based, like you need your own clients or something like that, because I feel like that one is the one that feels a little harder for you. Like you want to do it, but I don't think you're in a position to do that full-time. Is that correct?
That's true, too, yes.
Okay. And then is it also like with that second one, are you, it feels, again, to me to be a little bit more on that creative side of things. Are you doing anything with, I'm just kind of curious, do you happen to do anything with photography at all? Or I don't know why that popped in, but is that just something too?
I started painting.
Okay, got it. Okay.
About two years ago. So it's really, I paint, it's just out of nowhere.
Okay, good. Okay.
Out of nowhere.
Okay, now is this the second business or is that a third business for you?
That would be the second.
That's what I thought. That's the one when we need the clients, right?
That one, but also the third one, too. But I'm not really focused on that right now because I have other little odd jobs going on aside from the three. But in the off-season, because we're a resort town, then I'll go back in September, focus on the third one as well.
Okay, and what's that third one? Just share that with me.
I am a Reiki master.
Okay, yeah. Okay, got it.
But I don't use the technique. I use a Holy Spirit.
Right. Got it. Okay. So, so here's the thing though. It's kind of interesting because I feel like if I could create the perfect world for you, like the perfect one, I feel like it's one where you are dancing with the Holy Spirit and painting even maybe painting auras or souls or connections. Like I feel like there's even painting connected with this, okay?
Well, I paint angels and I paint angel wings.
There you go.
And I give a lot of, I donate a lot, especially to mothers that have lost children.
Yes.
Like an angel in their likeness. And I'm starting to paint gypsies. I just felt like doing that. And so it's been helping me to pay the bills. And of course, I'll start my website in September when I slow down a little bit.
Yeah, but my feeling is this. My feeling, I'm just kind of curious. I don't know. I know we said the area code, but I actually don't know the area code. You don't happen to be in Colorado, do you? I don't know that.
No, I'm in Ocean City, Maryland.
Oh, got it. That people back home used to go there. I mean, they go to Ocean City, New Jersey, but Ocean City, Maryland's really popular too. A couple things here. What I feel like, I get it that you need the season to make the money, but I think if you keep this ebb and flow, right, you're always going to have to do this. Because you committing to the painting and to the Reiki in the way that you're doing and only doing it certain months that you're really hitting it hard, you will never.
Well, summertime, actually, I have to make it while the season, so I'll clean summer rentals. Mm-hmm. So I got to make the money while it's there for now to literally pay the bills. And that's only for a couple months. And then in September, it's full-on artwork. Plus, I really have a full-time career too.
Right. But what I'm just telling you because I know this. Okay. Mm-hmm. In those busy 3 months, you've got to carve out a couple hours a day to invest in what you truly want for the master plan.
You're absolutely correct. Yes.
And I know you're tired, and I know you don't want to do it. But if you don't, it will never be your full-time gig. And so I believe even if it's an hour or two that you do it, you'll be feeding your soul. You also have to remember this. Those parts, they're not going to be draining. Like you doing the rentals and all, that's draining. You're tired, right?
Oh, yeah.
But because you're sold.
I'm at work every morning at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but you know, this is what it is.
But that's something, that's a total different career though.
Yeah, but that's the one you don't, I mean, that is what it is, right?
I mean, no, I work for a radio show.
Yeah, but
actually. So I'm a morning show producer at 5 a.m. That's my full-time job.
All right, so let me talk. Let me talk here because you only have a couple minutes. So you either want me to give you guidance or not. Ready? Now, here's the thing. You got the radio show. It's fine. I don't think the radio show is going to be fine. You're going to like it. You're going to enjoy it. It's not where your soul is calling you. You enjoy it, and it's great. I want you to keep enjoying it. I know you're tired, but each and every day, at least 5 days a week, I want you to give an hour or two either to the painting or to the business side of that Reiki, because I see that in the next 2 years, year or two, actually, I think if you work really hard, even in the next year, you don't have to do those rentals. You'll be able to let that go. You'll be able to take over this Reiki. Those angel things, that painting really feels like it can absolutely take off for you. It really feels like you can really do that and be on demand for it and really fill your soul. But I want you to plant those seeds each and every night. And I do believe that
I'm so glad I called you.
That's where I see you going.
I was scrolling through Facebook and I was like, you know what? Bam. I'm just going to. And I never do, and I've watched your show many times.
See? You were meant to get through, though. Spirit is giving you
I know that.
Your angels, made sure you got through tonight. Listen, girl, this is it.
Yeah, you're absolutely. One more quick question. Do you see any kind of marriage in the future, anything like that? I'm actually going through a very horrible divorce with a very abusive man. I've been separated from him.
Yeah, it's interesting. I actually felt more of that divorce, but I do think there's there's a healing period. Obviously, there's a healing period that's going to happen, and I do think you're going to work on like rebuilding your trust with people as well. I do think in the next year I just need to talk because I got to get through other callers. Okay, so I really feel like what you got to do is kind of work through that healing with him. You're going to deal with that. There's going to be some backlash. You know all of that. But I will tell you, I do see another really serious relationship, and I see another marriage, and I feel like there's going to be a child connected to that particular marriage.
Okay.
So I want you to kind of keep your heart open through all this process. I know it's been terrible, but just know you got to also remember, Spirit pulled you, they made it really bad so that you would leave because he wasn't in alignment with working with angels, which is what you're going to be doing. So
no, I know. I left him in 2012. I haven't been able to afford a divorce, so
it's ready.
I'm hoping I make out okay.
Yeah, you can do it. So I hope that helps, honey. Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad you got through.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Now get out there and do it.
I will.
All right.
You have an awesome night.
Thank you.
Very much.
All right. Bye, babe.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Here we go. How about, let us see. How about 818-645? Hey there, 818. This is Colby. Who is this?
It's Mary. How are you?
I'm good, Mary. How are you doing?
Good. I need some career advice. I'm desperate for a job. Do you see anything coming?
Okay, got it.
In the near future?
Mary, what's kind of interesting, are you having a physical ailment as well? Or is there I almost feel like your physical body isn't feeling super strong at the moment.
Nope. Just had a little procedure last week. It's all good, but...
Okay, got it.
Check things out.
Okay, got it. Because I, for some reason, I felt like the physical body... they kind of slowed down that work or made it. Were you laid off by chance? I don't know why that just came in, but were you laid off?
I was, yes, indeed.
Okay.
That was lucky me.
Okay, got it. But I also feel like, listen, that's never a good thing for us because it changes the winds. It's a different direction. In hindsight, it ends up being a good thing, but not in the moment. And so I get that stress. But I also feel like it needed to kind of have you take stock and relook, especially at your physical self. So as you're rebuilding and kind of connecting that physical self, I do feel like a position is coming in. Honestly, we're in July, right? So I believe this could be August or September that you bring in this position. But I kind of need you to shake it out. I think you're really discouraged and you've been trying things and they're not going through. And I feel like there's a sense of discouragement or despair with it. I need you to kind of shake out that energy because I feel like when you're putting something in, you're bringing that energy into it. Okay. So what I want
the previous caller, sorry, she said she worked with the Holy Spirit.
Uh-huh.
And I'm applying for a job tomorrow at at a place called Holy Spirit.
You see that? So, well, there's no such thing as coincidences. But when you think about the Holy Spirit and what you're going for tomorrow, think about that high vibration. So regardless of what it is, it's a high vibration, right? So what I want you to do is shake off any lower vibrations that you're holding on to. I want you to go in there with fresh eyes, fresh heart, fresh excitement, and really go in there, really taking time to figure out what they want and understand how you can deliver it to them. Because I'm confident you can. I just feel like you're a little, it's kind of like someone who's been on a dating app too many times. You're just a little over it and you're swiping right. I don't know which way you swipe on those. Left if you're not interested.
True.
Okay. See, I have to ask the producer, which way do you swipe? Left. He knew right away. Left. So anyhow, you know what I think is, so what I want you to do is, I'm so glad you got through tonight. I'm really glad. Let's reset. You have a chance to reset. I really want you to envision yourself getting this job. If this is the one you like, don't get it just because you need it. I want you to get it because it feels right, because you're excited about it. What do they need? Research what they need. Research what that position is, and then figure out how you fit into that position so that when you go in there, you're going in confident, you're going in clear. You know your body is now clear. Thank goodness for that. We got to be grateful for that. And I want you to go in there and know that I do believe all of this has been divinely guided by Spirit. I feel that laid off led to this procedure that was needed. And I don't know if they were searching for cancer or something like that, but I just feel really good that whatever that procedure was, I feel like it was very important, okay? And so what I want, what I want you to do is take a moment of gratitude. Like, hey, I'm really lucky. I'm really grateful. And I have a chance here to now work for the Holy Spirit.
Oh, that's true.
Okay?
That's a good way of, that's my new motto.
There you go. There you go. I want you to get out
really
there.
Quick,
Mm-hmm.
I bought tickets for, I said I desperately need a job, but I still bought tickets for your show.
You
on
did?
The 16th.
Oh, look at that. Yay. Oh, well, thank you, Mary. I'm so excited to hear that. And I think, oh, you're going to love it. Although I'm glad. I can't wait. Make sure you come up and say hello to me.
I'm going to. You're stuck with me. You'll be stuck with me.
I got it. We can do this. We can get you a job together.
Yes, please.
All right.
Thank you.
You go in there with fresh eyes, fresh ears, fresh heart tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I will.
You're
I
welcome.
Feel much better now.
Oh, good, good. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Bye. Okay, here we go. How about 562-9997? Okay, here we go.
Hi,
562.
Colby.
Hi, who is this?
This is Darlene.
Hi, Darlene. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I've just had a few, kind of a hard couple weeks, and I was just seeing if you have any insight in what's going on and how to move on from it.
Okay, got it. Well, the few, it's kind of interesting, though. I'm just kind of curious, Darlene. Was this like a breakup that happened or a disconnect?
I had a cousin pass away this past Monday.
Okay. You know, and I know that's very soon for this loved one. But let me, so just do your best to give me your yeses and nos. And are you comfortable with me continuing?
Yes.
Okay. I do feel like there's a couple things that I'm kind of getting, and we just have to see if they're fitting for you. Would you? Is it right that this was an unexpected? I feel like this was unexpected or definitely quick. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And also a sense of it's interesting because I don't feel like I think you had either thought of talking to this person or thought of reaching out, but then you didn't. So I think that there's something there with that as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like that's a part that weighs heavy on you as well. And I also feel like I am just kind of curious. Was this an accident? Is that correct as well?
Somewhat.
Okay. Because I feel like this doesn't feel intentional. But I also, and would you also understand maybe substances being connected to this person as well? Do you not know that part?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Thank you. I was feeling like, I almost feel like this is like an overdose, but it feels more accidental, not intentional. Is that right? Oh.
It was
apparently dogs barking on the truth.
Intentional. That was a dog. I apologize.
No, that's okay.
He
hang on 1 second.
Committed suicide by cop.
Okay, got it. Let me just tell you what I feel like, okay? What I feel like with this is, but I do feel like there's under the influence of substances. It doesn't feel to me he was of sound mind and sound body at this time.
No, he was not.
Okay. And it feels to me, I honestly feel, in all honesty, I think that this is more of a moment of panic with him. Because I'm getting a sense of he didn't know what to do. He was panicked. He was afraid. I feel like it just kind of escalated so quickly that he couldn't get a grasp on it, right? Okay. Yes. And so... And I think he's been having a little trouble anyway. Like, I think certain relationships, I feel like there's been a struggle with him anyway. So with this, was he also like in a separation as well? Would you know that or not know that?
Yes, he and his wife had just recently split.
Okay, and then does he have 2 children as well, or there's children connected?
Yes,
okay,
he does.
Okay, because that's the sense I'm getting. Like, so I can see, like, he's showing me he's showing me trying to get this right, trying to, like, I feel, I feel like he just in his kind of can't get the decision right or can't figure it out. So again, I think he just got into something and got panicked. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
And he was just so, like, he thought in a moment, he honestly thought his life was over anyway. Like, that's just so, as sad as this is, it's very tragic and there's a lot of trauma. I do feel that his soul, though, is lifted. Like, his soul doesn't feel heavy to me. He's showing me the physical, like, so I can see in the physical world what he was going through and why he did what he did and the actions he took. And I know, like, and it's so odd because I think that they're very out of character of him. Even under the substances, he's not a violent person. And
no.
I think he just was so triggered. He just was so fried and triggered and not thinking clearly. So he's giving me all of that. But I got to tell you, on the other side, he's definitely making me feel like there's a sense of peace. There's a sense of he's not carrying that heaviness with him. So I really want you to know that. It's almost like it was shed with him. Okay?
Oh, good. Good.
And I do know, do you know a named John or George, also either in the living or in spirit connected as well? Could be a middle name. George.
His name was John David.
Thank you. Because that's what thank you so much. Because that's what I just kept hearing over and over. John. He has a tattoo, doesn't he? I know he's got a tattoo. I think he also has a tattoo on his forearm. Do you know if he does, or do you remember?
I remember seeing a tattoo. I just can't remember where exactly.
Okay, got it. And I want you to remember this, or he wants you to. Sorry, sometimes I speak in first person. He wants you to remember, like, he wants you to remember he's very caring. I think he's very caring. I think he's very compassionate. I really feel like he is, literally would take the shirt off his back to help someone. I really, really do. And I feel like, you two have a lot of giggles. You have a lot of laughs. And he's always mischievous anyway.
Yes, he was.
I think I don't know if he, I don't want to, I mean, we can't really get him in trouble now, right? But I think he either spray painted something that he wasn't supposed to, or
he probably did, yes.
Okay. But he lets me, I think the one thing for you to know is that he's okay. I also really, I feel like, I want you to start working on releasing that guilt that you're carrying around not reaching out, because I know you're so upset at yourself because you thought of reaching out, you meant to call, you meant to do, and then you didn't, and I really feel like you got to let go of that, okay?
Okay.
You got to trust that part of it. But, and I also, one other thing, though, I do feel is, I feel like he really wants your side of the family to still be very much part of the kids' lives. So, and it might be a little difficult, right? That might not be the easiest to maneuver, but I do feel like it's really important if you can somehow all come together to try to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Did you hold a cross for him, or do you have a cross or pray to a cross? He just showed me a cross.
Yeah.
Okay. He wants me to know he knows you're doing that for him. And he wants to thank you. But you don't have to, are you like praying for his soul? Because he says, you don't have to pray for my soul.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute is
I was
that?
just praying that he was at peace.
He
because
is
of the whole situation.
But, I know this is really tough. And, I feel like, did he use a gun as well? Is that right? Or did he pretend he had a gun or something like that? Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay. But I don't feel like he hurt someone else. I don't feel, because I keep tuning in to say, did he hurt someone? I don't quite feel like he did.
He did not hurt anybody.
That's what I didn't feel like it. I like I said, I feel like, I don't believe he went into I don't believe he went into this situation with this specific intention. I believe it just simply escalated to this result.
It got out of control.
It's all it is. You're dealing with some intense emotions and situations. Anyhow, I just want you to know, he wants you to know he's okay. He lets you know. He gives you a big old kiss, and just kind of just be there for his family as much as you can. Okay, honey?
Thank you so much, Colby.
You're welcome, darling. You have a good night.
You as well.
Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. I believe that is the end of our show. Wow, that went very quickly tonight. But we got a lot of callers in, so I hope each and every one of you was able to take something away from it. And, even when you listen to these callers, right, when you listen to those calls, you can hear someone's pain or confusion or, it's hard. We've all been there. Every single one of you has been there, right? Where you don't know what path to take or you don't know what's your next step. And when we have that in our lives, it's so important to find that clarity. So I'm glad that we were able to get some callers through tonight, and I thank each and every one of you for tuning in. If you do get a chance, please leave a review on iTunes. We're trying to get that up. We're trying to boost that. #1 podcast for spiritual, right? Talk show. Even if you don't, I want you to know I'm very grateful for you. I'm so appreciative of each and every one of you, your beautiful comments that you always make. I honestly feel like I've got the most supportive people around me, and it means the world to me. So thank you very much, everybody. You have a fabulous night, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.